Hello everyone, welcome to day 256 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We get g3, so I'll play e5 here. They develop their bishop. I'll develop my knight. They hold the center. I can still play d5 because if they take, I recapture. Then I can just go back. I'm also attacking the pawn. They just develop. I can come in and pin that knight now, but then they push, which is very annoying. I can just go back here. I could also just develop my other knight. I think the best thing to do here, I can't play bishop d6, that blunders the knight. I could bring my light squared bishop out, which seems good. Just f5. Although this does really weaken this. So I probably have to play c6. They go ahead and castle, which is something I did not expect here. c6 will probably have to be played at some point. I could try to remove their bishop, which could be very good for me. Their knight can't really move at the moment. If they attack my knight, I can't take because I'd hang this. Instead of playing c6 though, I think I'll just develop my bishop for now and go ahead and castle. They push, opening up their bishop. I think I'll just castle here. I don't like how c6 weakens my structure if I ever move this knight. Although I can't move it now. I will just play the move c6 itself. Just anchor in this piece. If they go for this, I just move. They do attack my knight, they're trying to trap it. I have to move now. I'll just move. I can attack the pawn. They're trying to really annoy my bishop. I don't think I have to go to the center. I do have this square now, and if they take, I take. This square tempering the rook. If they move it, it's a very strong bishop. I was thinking maybe I take with the queen here. But if I do that, I just lose the piece. I'll just go back with the bishop. If they extend like this, I just play bishop c6, c7, sorry. They're also really weakening this. Now this is also hanging, so I can just go ahead and take it with my bishop. Or probably with my queen, actually. If I take with the bishop, it will become pinned to my queen. Okay, I'll just play this move now. The queen does take. I'll take like this. I'm not attacking the knight, but I am attacking a pawn, which is good for me. There was no need for them to defend that knight because I have this move now, and if they push, I have this move. Their king is pinned. So let me see this move. If they move their king, I just take. This move, they move down here. I just have a very strong attack. This must be a good move for me. They can't push the pawn. They can't block my bishop. I'll just move this way. They're kicking my knight away. And if I sacrifice, there's nothing there. That works. I have to go back, I think, unfortunately. But that's okay. That knight isn't pinned anymore, but I can't really go anywhere. I can just develop my knight here. I can also just go ahead and try a trade here. Which would be very good for me. The only thing I don't like about knight d7 is that they can pin my bishop. Or actually attack the bishop and then... I mean, it doesn't do that much. The knights protect each other, so It's not that good. I also always have this move. I probably could go for knight d7. I don't like going back like this. It's just really weakening, but I think I might have to. And if they attack my bishop, I just move it. I will go for this. Try to kick their bishop away. They just go ahead and take straight away. But that can't be a good move. They attack my bishop. I can't take the... A move I have here is knight d7 now. Then if they attack my bishop, I just move my rook. Or maybe I move my rook first. Then play knight d7. If they attack my bishop, I can just rotate around. My rook can also come in to hit the knight. They go ahead and damage my structure, but that's okay. They move their knight, trying to probably go to this square. They don't have that square at the moment. If I move my knight, they can pin me, but then I unpin myself. I could push, but then that loses a pawn, and it's just not a good move at all. I should probably have to slide my rook up here, this game. I could just push, but that hangs this pawn. I'll bring the knight. If they pin me, I just move, and I'm fine. They pin me that way. I don't have any sacrifices. I just have to unpin myself, like this. Now if they move, I'm protected. I mean, takes, I take the rook. They just take. I don't have to take. I probably shouldn't take either. I'll just develop here. They hit my knight, but I just have this move. I'm threatening a big fork. I'm also attacking the bishop. Threatening a very nice fork. They just move. I have this move. The bishop has to move, and then I can push. This move, if the bishop takes, obviously that's a blunder. A massive blunder. This move, if the bishop just moves. So if the bishop moves, it can only go to g2. I have a check here, which is something. I probably can push here. Obviously bishop takes is a blunder. Bishop moves back. This is weak, but they choose the best square. Now check if king moves. I also have this fork here, which I'm seeing now. This is hanging, but so is this. And also their back rank would be hanging if they took, so they can't take. They can take my rook, then take a pawn, but I take here. And I think I'm doing fine. Yeah, they have to take this rook. And just go into a trade. Where they're actually doing better, because they pick up this, I think. That was probably a very bad move from me. For some reason they abandoned the game, so not sure why. They also lost connection. Let's just have a look at this game. Okay, so the game has finally appeared in my games list. Let's have a look at it. They played at a 74.3, I played at a 75.5. I did make a blunder which gave away material, but luckily for me they missed it. This is a blunder. I guess I do give up the central e-pawn. I have no idea about the theory of this opening. Yeah, I do just lose a pawn. But how about if I go back and they take? If I capture, I still lose material. I'm actually doing very bad. Very badly here. So, d4 is a move that I definitely missed, and this is only the 6th move of the game, so that's a huge miss from me and a huge miss from them. I did have to play bishop d4 and just go for this. They'd be forced to trade. I take the free pawn. Instead of going for this attack, I should have just taken another free pawn. I'd be doing much better here, up 2 pawns. Up +2 in evaluation. All these moves were good. Knight d7 is completely fine. Rook over from me is a mistake because I allowed them to take the bishop. They had a better move, which was knight d6. Just locking the knight in with the pawn. This is a mistake because I can just take the knight. f5 was fine, but I had a5, which was better. And this is actually a big mistake from me. The game is drawn here. If we simply trade, they win a pawn and I am supposed to play. Either way, at the end of this line, I feel like I'm losing a pawn. And I have to try and get back into the game with my knight. I'd still be, I mean, I wouldn't be down a pawn. The material would be completely equal. Material is completely equal and I have to play this position. I guess I'd come in to try and attack this. And their best move would be rook f3. Attacking my knight and then the game continues. But either way, after this weak move at the end of the game, my opponent just abandons the game. I'm not sure why, but I have to take the win. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.